That's another whitey. This is a stalker with a 1, 2, 3 on the license plate. And then this was turning at the same time. The 66 on the license plate. And then this was turning at the same time. With the 84 on the license plate. And then this is turning at the same time. And then this whitey was turning as it drove by me, I think. And this is at the same time as this whitey, and it has a 64 and a red shirt. And then this is a whitey with a 234 with a D234 42 and 234. Here comes a stalker. I just saw this guy earlier, I think. He's got an 86 license plate with some type of emblem on the license plate. I don't know what it is. This white over there is really loud. There's another blue truck at the other side of the street. And this white car was turning as it drove by me. And then he's turning when I step up on the sidewalk. And then this car pulling up as this blue car turns. And it's probably at the edge there of the parking lot. And then there's just a red car next to the red semi, and they're probably stalkers, and there's a whitey with the whitey. It's crazy out here. There's lots of stalkers. So many of them. It's ridiculous. Fucking pathetic, bro. Look at them. '77. Tan car. It's driving by there now with the 77. And it's meeting this white truck. And then I think those are both whiteys. One was here when the other one was here. I think they were whiteys. I think these are silver stalkers. This garage door is open and the truck started in there as I was walking up to the corner of the building. This guy's got a red shirt in this truck. This is a blue truck right now though. There's a sheriff with a white truck. With the 113. These cars just pulled up right now. Let's go this way. I just wanted to see if anything crazy happened when I came out of the Walmart this time, because the last time there was like a car alarm and a plane and a whole bunch of shit happening. But there's a blue semi and he's at this curb and I think he's a stalker. And then a bunch of the cars driving by on the street are stalkers. Just too many of them to tell. This is a silver. I thought it was a tan truck. Is this gonna be a whitey? Is he gonna drive by me here? Whiteys. Is he gonna turn synced? He's turning at the same time as that car is turning. And it was at the corner of that building. Is he gonna get out synced? I think he got out synced with me zooming in on him. Like, he was right at the same time. And maybe it was synced with that white semi, I don't know. This looks synced right now. There's someone coughing at the same time too. Those people. One's got a red shirt, one's got a blue shirt. And they were coughing at the exact same time. Here comes a motorcycle as I'm approaching this. Here comes a car too. It's a black motorcycle and a black car. There's a tan car at the corner. There's another tan car. There's a car starting as the tan car drives by me. I think it's it's the silver car, and he's backing up right now. And then this black car stalked me again with the silver car, and then that was at the corner. And he's taking off next to me in the silver car. And that thing was right at the corner of the curb. And then I think that silver car was driving by synced with the black car next to me. This is synced right now at a corner with the 84. That was another silver car at the other corner. It's probably another one. This is a whitey. That guy's still sitting in his black car back there. Then a bunch of the other cars driving by on the street are stalkers, but just can't, like, I think that blue car just drove out next to me. There's a black and a silver car right now, and it's right here, and it's right next to me. And this car just started, and the door closed, and the kid had a red shirt on, back seat. And it's taking off right there. Started to. And then this is a whitey here. And then this red car, oh there it is, with the blue shirt and the red car. She was driving, and there's a red car driving by me, and the whitey was driving out behind me, and I think she drove in front of me when the whitey started or something like that. I don't remember. It was something like that. And then the doors closed on this red car, and then another car was starting when I walked by the car. And then it's taking off right next to me. And then that was a red van with that blue semi at the same time. And then these are two black cars and a whitey right here. And this is a white truck right here. And then the black car is gonna park next to me. He's gonna park at the corner of the building right as this car drives out behind the building. There's a tan car right now. There's a tan stalker. That whitey was at the corner of the building, I think. This red car. The door's opening when the red car turns. Oh! There's too many things to focus on. These whiteys just drove behind that whitey at the same time, all at the same time as each other. There's cars right now. These are whiteys over here, I think. This guy's walking out as the car turns. These are whiteys at the corner of the building. This is another whitey as the whitey turns. This whitey is going over there as he turns too. This is B2. He's giving me a peace sign. Throwing the deuces. With his red shirt in the B2 car. This whitey has one light. I think he had one light and it turned off when I got. He's turning. They're both turning. And this car just took off right when I stepped over the curb. The second curb. And then this car is turning to park now. He's got an 84. He's turning right here at the corner of the building. He's got an 84. Yeah, 84. He's backing up and is parking right next to me with the 84. That white truck just backed up and parked right next to me with the 84, right? After turning synced like 4 times, right? Right. This car just turned to drive out as the whitey drove by me. It looks like stalkers again. It's driving out next to me too, like a stalker would do. And the whitey and this car at the same time. And then there was another whitey on the street back there behind him. And then he's gonna drive by me at the curb. And then there's a whitey at the curb. I don't know if I caught it, but it was a whitey at the curb. There was another whitey. And there's a tan truck, and it's at the curb, like the corner of the building. And then this is an 86 whitey. It's at the curb. It's at the corner of the building. Both. Either one, whichever one. And these red cars just turn at the same time as each other. And this has a 77. It's at the corner of the building. And it turned out synced a minute ago. And this is turning right at the corner. It's probably a stalker. And then this whitey is driving by at the corner of the building. And then this whitey is turning when I walk up to the street. And then there's a telelift when I walk up to the street. And this tan car just drove out when I walked up to the street. It was just sitting in the parking lot. Hey, why do you do that? 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 The what? This creeper. It's creeping up. It's creeping up. There's another black car when I walk in front of it. There's this butterfly flying in front of me, and there's a car starting at the exact same time. And I think it was at the corner of the road, too. I don't know if I caught it, but it was right in front of me. Starting at the exact same time. Here's that black stalker car again. And there goes the stalker parking lot. And he's turning as a silver car drives by. Did you see the silver car? And it's here too. And then he's turning, he's parking again. He's gonna park at the other side. Or he's gonna turn in front of me at the other side. There's another silver car when he drives by me. I knew it. I knew that was gonna happen. It was gonna be white or silver or black. I knew it. It was either going to be white, silver, black, or tan, or blue, or a cop, or something. It was two silver cars both times he turned. There's a banging noise right here, over here. There's a tan car right here. There's a whitey with it. This is probably a stalker coming up. Is he gonna stalk? There's a silver car and he has a black car. Some stalker stuff. It has a 99 on it. And it's like the corner of this building. These kids are laughing right when it turns. Are they sinking with it? There's a blue car right now. Hey, why do you do that? Here comes a whitey, and there's another whitey back there, I think. It's turning out as I walk by those kids. They're sitting over here. I think they're stalker kids. I'm seeing a white and a red over there as that red car turned. Like they synced up at the corner of this house. That had a 93 on it. I don't know about that car. That's the first car that might be regular. All the rest of them are stalkers. Like this one. And then the kids are following behind me now. This is a stalker. The kids probably started walking behind me as the stalker drove by me or something. And they're coughing synced, I think. Little young children. This has a 664. There's a red stalker truck at a corner. That looks like Whitey. Oh, here comes someone walking a dog. Is it going to be a stalker? There's two cars simultaneous. Are they stalkers? That one has a B29. then the red car is coming over here now. And there's gonna be another red car with it. As he goes into the garage. Right as the front of his car goes into the garage next to me. And there's black and silver cars over there as the dog walker walked by me. It was a sync. I don't know. Black and silver cars look synced though. These whiteys look synced. Looks like a bunch of whiteheads. This looks like another one here. This looks like another stalker that's gonna drive by here. Is it a stalker? It's blue. There's red and blue. There's red and blue at the same time. And here comes another blue car. And here comes a white car at the same time. And this gray truck and this butterfly is right now at the crosswalk. And this whitey is at the center of the street. And then this whitey is when I get across the street. And then this cars drove out when I got across the street. And there's a whitey driving by when he drives out. And then it's meeting me when I get across. And then this is driving by at the crosswalk. And it had an 86 on the whitey. That has a 666. He's probably driving by at the corner of the house. And these look simultaneous like stalkers. Is this a stalker? What about this? Is this a whitey? There's another whitey driving out behind him at the same time. Or a silver car, I guess. But they turn at the exact same time as each other. And then there's going to be a black car when he drives by me or something. Whitey just turned there now. I don't know if you can see him turn there. He just did that. It's driving by at the corner of the building. And then this tan car was turning at the same time that it drove by me, I think. It was coming in front of me. The corner of the house. And then here comes this bridge. And there's going to be stalkers at it. At each side of it. Silver car is a 55 right now. Is it one? They probably got out of their cars synced over here in front of me. Is it synced? He just stood back up again when that 55 whitey drove by me, and he like bent over when I got to the end of the bridge. When I got there, and then he stood up again when the whitey drove by me. This is the whitey right now. There's tan stalker, and there's whiteys again. It's at the corner of the house. Is that another whitey? Is this tan? Okay. I don't know. This is a whitey though. That has a 234 and it's black and silver. At the curb. It's just turning next to me at the other curb, and it's also a black car. This white military license plate is pulled in here at the corner of the house, I think. This is 66. The garage door is going to close next to me or something. Is this going to be a stalker? There's this white stalker truck that I've seen before. He's driving out in front of me, and there's these birds right now too. There's someone meeting me at the intersection. Is she a stalker? This is a 99 white. This is a 64 tan car in the center of the street. This is a tail lift and white at the other side of the street. There's no more cars on the street right now, right after I get across. It's just quiet all of a sudden. Then what's the first car? A white SUV? Wow. Didn't expect that. Then what's gonna meet me right at the intersection? A stalker head? She's like walked up to that vacuum cleaner kind of next to me. I don't know if it was a stalker thing. I was pointing my camera over just in case she rolled away next to me or something. So I'm not saying she's a stalker, okay? I don't know. This tan car was a stalker though. He just turned out saying this blue car is a stalker. He's right here. He's gonna park when I get across to the other side. And the lights just turned off right at the curb. They're gonna open the door at the corner of the house. Nope. Are they gonna open at another corner of the house? At this corner? Was the lock button synced at a corner of a house or something? I don't know. Probably. Is he going in the door of the corner of a house? Does he got a B23 license plate? 223? Heard a banging noise at the corner of the house. Was a stalker? There comes the car right now at this moment. This guy's talking right now. He's gonna get in a car next to me. Right next to me. I saw this car was pulled up to turn right now. I think I saw Whitey over there too behind it. They're starting the car behind me here. White motorcycle. White semi. Looks like a stalker. A bunch of the other cars over here, like this one turning right now at this moment, and probably that red semi. And then this is a Whitey head. And then this is a Whitey head. I think he just pulled in sync of it. And then this is starting to turn, or turning on his turn signals on the guy across the street. And then this is pulling up as he turns. I think it's that car that got in next to me. And then something's gonna drive in front of me right now or something. It's got a 22 on it. It is that car. They're gonna meet something at the intersection, or they're gonna close their door at the same time or something. I don't know, I just heard this engine sound. I think it was syncing with them. But like, that's a silver car and that's a silver car. And then they're walking up to the porch next to me. Going up the step next to me, black and silver at the same time, and a white, or a silver, and another silver, and then a black semi, and then he's turning, and then another silver car. Probably all a bunch of black and silver stock hits. And I'm just seeing red cars in front of me at the same time, and I'm seeing a bunch of white cars that look suspicious. I'm seeing a bunch of cars over here that look really suspicious. I don't know about all of them. I don't know, man. I bet this whitey's gonna take off when I walk by or something. I bet this is a stalker right now. There's a black car in front of me at the same time. Is he gonna turn at the other corner of the building? I think that was tan stalker right there. I think that was black and silver stalkers. I think this is a silver and a white stalker. This guy is walking up like a stalker. He's turning behind me right now. Oh, I think I hear a train horn right now. Oh. I think this is whitey right now. This truck is taking off right now. I see one. There's a white truck kind of at the same time as a white car. Are the whiteys? Just expecting to see whiteys back there or something. Was it red stalkers? There's probably a bunch of stalkers driving behind me on that street, but I'm looking forward though, so probably if I look back there, I'll see a bunch of red and blue cars or something. But yeah, this train horn is going off, and I think he started when I walked up to the street. I could barely hear it though. This is a silver stalker head, and he's got a 33 license plate. The train horn is going off right now, and he just hit his brakes right when I stepped on the street. And then there's a whitey head. And it starts driving again right now at the sidewalk. Anyway, it's a beautiful day, sun's out. I'm kind of dressed kind of warm today. It's kind of hot out here. Sweating. Here's a tan car. Is he a stalker? Probably. There's a dog that started barking at a corner of a house. Is he a stalker dog? Probably. Usually is. If he barks right at the street, I don't know. There's a whitey right at the street. There's a car starting right now. Which car is it? The stalker one? Which stalker car was it? Where is it? I don't know. It was over that way somewhere though. Did you hear it? The train's over there. He probably drove out in front of me, synced. And the train horn is going off right when I say that. And then I hear this engine sound too at the same time. Like he's way over there, but I bet $1,000 he drove out in front of me, syncs, because they always do. This red car is a stalker, I just know it. There's another red car right as he turns, and then it's right here. And there's a dog barking right after that is the stalker. The last car on the train is driving by right now. This is a whitey right at the curb. There's engine sound behind me that sounds suspicious. And then he just like faded out right when I got to the sidewalk. Just like got louder right there and then just stopped right there. And this UPS, I just heard a noise right when he turned, some kind, like a truck beeping or something. The train horn's going off again. The UPS stopped at that alley. And then these kids are walking out. Are they stalker kids? They just started walking again right as the UPS guy got back in his truck. These kids over here on the sidewalk. Here's a whitey. Here's another whitey when I walk up the street. And the UPS is gonna take off right now, right? Yep, he took off right now. It's so far away though. It's ridiculous. He's gonna turn right now too, right? Gonna turn right now. He's turning right now at this moment, right at the other sidewalk. Is this a tan stalker? It's right there. I don't know. Was it a tan stalker? I thought he was gonna be at the corner of the house. I think it was a tan stalker. I think this is gonna be a white stalker. He's turning at the corner. Birds. This blue car right now. It's a green car, I guess. And he's hitting the brakes right lights are gonna turn off right now. Right now. I knew it. And he just stepped out right as the whitey drove behind him. On the street way back there. And then he's gonna walk in front of me, think. Right at the corner of the house. And I'm hearing this dog barking, and I think it's a stalker. Oh, and he has a 93. There's Whitey. There's a red car right at the curb. Was he a stalker? Whitey is pulling up to the intersection when I get across the street. And then he's turning in front of me right at the sidewalk. And he went over to the bank over there. He's sitting there in the parking lot, and he's gonna do 10,000 more synced up things as I walk up the street. And there's a silver car coming behind me, I think. I mean, I think it's a stalker. There's a black truck turning. There's a black car. There's two black cars with the silver car. There's the black truck is turning around, driving over there now as the silver car pulls up to the intersection. There's another black truck as he drives through the intersection. What was that, silver and white or something? Oh, wait, I think that was a different black truck. I think this is that black truck. I don't know. He's turning with the whiteys. Then he's gonna pull up to the bank when I walk up to the street. The door on the whitey is opening right at the sidewalk and honking right at the curb. And then I think these people were laughing synced over here at the corner of the house. I think I was pushing my glasses up at the same time. I think there were some kids syncing up with one or both of those things, or they're laughing again as this tan car drives by me. And then there's a white truck, and he's probably a stalker. They're gonna get Whitey next to me, I bet. This car looks like a stalker right now. Looks like a tan stalker right now. I saw Whitey behind him way up the street, I think. These look like a bunch of red and white stalkers right now. I think he was driving out at the corner of that house. This looks like a tan stalker right now with all the other stalkers. That's a blue car. That was with the white stalker. This looks like a white stalker. She's scratching her head next to me out of the whitey. This has one light, I think, and it's a whitey. This car's gonna drive by me right here, and there's a blue truck at the same time. This whitey's gonna turn at the other corner as the other car is driving by it. Silver or tan or whatever color it was. And this whitey is turning with the whitey, and they're with the whiteys. And then the whitey is just driving back out of the parking lot. And then there's a tan car at the same time, and that black car was driving by at the same time, you know? Tan truck or tan van. The whitey's coming back now at the center of the street. The whitey just came back in the parking lot. What's the whitey doing? This guy just got in his car right as the whitey parked. How many of them are stalkers? I don't know. There's a blue truck, and that car just stopped at the same time. There's another blue car when it drives out, and it's at the corner of the building. There's a whitey. There's another blue car here. Is it another one? There's a bunch of stalkers over here, I think. I just see all these cars turning at the same time as each other. There's a red truck and a red car and another red car and another red car. And then the red car is right here. And this whitey just drove out in front of me right there too. The red car. He's meeting a whitey at the intersection. It's driving by right at the edge of that garage door, and then that blue car was synced with it, I think. This has a 55, and he's driving by, driving that car straight down the street over there at the intersection. These look like whiteys. All these cars just look timed with each other. Like every one of them. Except the ones behind them, maybe. But all the cars at the front of the traffic, everywhere I go, are stalkers. Every time. Here comes one light. Is he a stalker? He's got one light and a military license plate. Is he a stalker? There's another red car at the same time. It's a tan truck right at the curb. Is he a stalker? There's a blue car, right? Is this B22? There's a black car with it. It's got a B22, and they got their children in the car. There's a car door closing, and then there's a car alarm. And then it stopped at that curb, I think. There's a silver car at the corner of the police station. Was it a stalker? I don't know. Was that two black cars right there? Probably. I don't know. Which car alarm was it? Was it this car? I don't know which car it was. Is this whitey gonna meet me at the intersection? This car just pulled up to the street right now. I think that's the car that the car alarm was going off. Is this a blue stalker again? Is this a white stalker as I walk in front of the blue stalker? Is this a white stalker? White now? Is this a stalker again? What's driving by at the same time? I don't know. It was kind of right there. It was a little before it. I need a wellness check? Why? I'm not a stalker. I think stalkers need a wellness check. That's what I think. This is a blue car. And a bunch of other stalkers on the street. There's someone walking by me right there. It's probably a stalker. The place where they always stalk me at. Is this a stalker? Is she gonna walk off the sidewalk when I walk up to the street? And they just turned into there, right? When a lot of this car is parking at the curb. And this truck is turning over there as the whitey drove by me. And this is a blue. That's a blue truck right now. That's a whitey. And then that red car is at the same time as the whitey, and the white car was there when the blue truck was here. So like he synced up with the blue car, and then he synced up with the red car, and that's a whitey, and this is a whitey. And a car door and this car took off when I walked by it, and a car door is closed when I walked by it. It's across the street, I think. Then it's taking off here next to me. And there's a blue car at the same time, or whatever. Probably another stalker, whatever it is. And then this is just slowly driving by, so I can drive by here now after he took off next to me. How am I wasting my time? I'm just walking home from Walmart recording on the way. How am I wasting my time? I think they're wasting their time and my time. Getting in my way, wasting my time. Wouldn't you say that they are the time wasters? That is their job, to waste time. This whitey is the same one that was taking off next to me. Looks like a bunch of red cars, and then with the last red car is a blue car, you know. And that's a tan car, you know. This is a black and silver car, you know, and it's got a 664, you know. And that's another black car, and then probably all this bunch of stalkers. This loud truck is right now. Is he a stalker? This is a 22. This is a one white. This guy just walked in and walked back out when I got across. This car is kind of at the same time. This got a 55 too, and it was syncing up earlier. And it's driving by the guy walking by me. This car is parking at the corner of the bank, and there was a whitey driving by. And then this car, they're both black cars. He's getting out as I walk by this 86. He's closing the door next to me and honking the horn next to me because he's a stalker. a tan stalker and a red stalker. Is it gonna meet a blue stalker? Is he gonna go on the door next to me as the red car is parking? This car is probably a stalker. He's meeting a black car at the intersection. The door on the red car is opening. There's a blue car with the red car. And the door is closing and this door is opening. All at the same time.